Be right back. Alright, boys. We're gonna be playing some more ESO. ESO! 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 Keep the mic pretty far away because... Oh yeah, I couldn't figure out what to do here, because it said to pretty much talk to Slanna. And I didn't even see Slanna. Anyone see what the fuck they're talking about? Talk to Slanna. Oh, there she is. Yeah, it must have just been a glitch or something. What maybe? Fuck.
From Rada al-Saran. His words sent a chill down my spine. Their plan for Solitude? It might even be more dreadful than an all-out attack. You saw what happened at Kilkreath and Carthwatch. Whatever they have planned for Solitude, it sounds a whole lot worse. I wish we knew more about this Rada al... a family of monsters. Who could imagine vampires and werewolves working together? Let alone talking... I'm glad I got to look around Blackreach, but... I can't wait to see the sun and sky again. No matter how big... We came down here to find out what the Grey Host has planned. But Fen still needs information about how the medallions are created, and a sample of the refined Netherroot brew. Help Fen. Then we're done here. I hope we found enough to end the threat of the Grey Host.
Get out of here. Western Scar. There it is. There we go. I'm eating too. At the same time.
passion for alchemy, be a part of my exciting research.
So, do we have a way to defend against the Harrow Storms, or what?
The elixir should do what we need, provided neither Fen nor I made any miscalculations.
Yolen, don't be so negative. The elixir will work. You'll see. Oh, good. You're back. Mjolnir and I have been discussing the various ways to turn what we've got into a protective elixir. I'm hesitant to get too excited, but I think we've figured out how to defend against the Harrow Storms. The Grey Host uses an unstable mix of alchemy and sorcery to create the Harrow Storms. An arcane ritual and the Netherroot brew focus the power of each Harrow Storm through the prepared witch pikes. Ingenious, but fully exploitable. We can use the refined brew as the basis of our elixir. Now that we understand how the Harrow Storms are created, we can use those same components to replicate the medallion's protective properties. We just need to gather the necessary components. Svana's associate, Mog, will procure most of the supplies I need, but there's one final ingredient required. For various reasons, I can't simply walk into the Hall of the Dead and claim it myself. I need you to acquire Arkay's sacred oil. A holy ointment associated with a god that became popular due to imperial influence. It's used by the priests in the Hall of the Dead to provide protection against necromancy and the undead. We need that oil to create our elixir.
You'll need my help. I'll meet you at the Hall of the Dead. Mog, put away the tankard and get the supplies Fen requires.
Yes, your royal ladies. Keeping the tankard.
A fascinating application.
That settles himself, dude.
Guards or refugees arrive. Why does Fargrim hesitate?
The High King issues orders, but all...
Princess Vana, what can I do for you, Your Highness?
Listen to my friend, High Priest. We need your help.
I'm surprised to see the princess here. As you can see, the influx of refugees has made this place much more hectic than usual. Is there something I can do for Princess Vana? Sacred oil? Strange. That's the second time today someone has come seeking Arkay's anointing balm. Sword Thane Othlet arrived with an edict from the king. Demanded our entire supply. How we're to consecrate the dead without it, I have no idea. The Sword Thane wouldn't say. He just mentioned that the High King needed it to defend Solitude. I'm sorry I can't comply with the princess's request. Things are hard enough that these refugees must take shelter here amongst the dead. The Sword Thane took the oil to Castle Dower. That's where all the supplies for a siege are gathered during periods of strife. I pray that High King Svargrim receives the patience and wisdom required to see us through this crisis. Solitude's foundation began with the construction of Castle Dower. It's the oldest structure in the city.
Hold! Castle Dower is... Princess Svanna.
Sword Thane, our business is urgent. My friend will explain.
I don't have time for the princess's proclivities right now. The High King... We barely keep up with the multitude of tasks, so speak quickly and let me get back to it. My orders from the High King were clear. Stockpile the entire supply of sacred oil in the Temple of the Divines here within the confines of Castle Dower. What in Shore's name does the princess need with holy oil anyway? Protection? Truly? The Herald already outnumber my soldiers, and more arrive every day. Still, giving you the oil would violate the High King's edict. I suppose if I happened to look the other way for a moment, I wouldn't notice if a flask disappears.
Sword Thane Athlete. What a good... A single flask? Then we'll have to make do. Let's get it back to...
Sword Thane, why has work? I gave strict orders, yet my daughter freely enters the castle grounds. What do they want, Sword Thane?
They,
We came to offer our assistance, Father. Sword Thane, how can we help?
Athlete has everything well in hand, child. Despite your intentions, you would only hinder our efforts. Go! The Sword Thane doesn't need my daughter or her wastrel underfoot.
My father's never been what I'd call a warm and caring parent. But this crisis has made him even more distant. Let's get this sacred oil to Fen. My father will certainly change his attitude once we present the protective elixir to him. He's trying to protect me. It's what he does. And leave me out. Though I suppose that's mostly my own fault. I know Mother's death weighs on him. As does this entire crisis. That's why we have to help. This elixir is going to work. It has to. It's not that unusual. Castle Dower is the most defensible part of the city. In the past, we'd gather the people inside the walls. Now my father is using the fortress to house the Herald. We need to go somewhere, right? Come on, let's go.
Once it's ready, I'll test the elixir.
As you say, Lyris. Ah, here they come now. You have the sacred oil? Add it to the cauldron. Yes, a perfect fusion. It's ready to be tested. Come, let's talk. With the addition of the sacred oil, the elixir is complete. Before we produce enough to distribute to the people of Western Skyrim, we need to test it. We can't wait for the next Harrowstorm to strike. But what you and Svanna learned in Blackreach might help. You heard that Exarch Ulfra was testing Harrowstorm rituals. During my explorations of Blackreach, I came across an ancient burial site, a place called the Midnight Barrow. This undergrove must be inside those ruins. Once there, you and Svanna keep watch from a safe distance, while Lyris steps into the storm. From what I could tell, the Midnight Barrow sank into Blackreach in the distant past. Somewhere in its chambers, we'll find the Undergrove. We're going to find an active Harrowstorm in the Very.
By the midnight. Oh, this is it. Midnight Barrow. What's it say? Yep, this is right.
More traps. Did those two idiots set these things throughout all of... Watch your back. Traps. Did those two idiots watch your back?
Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Wait, there is a thing over here.
Yeah!
It's kind of far away.
Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Please!
No one is coming to save you, fool.
Yeah!
Nothing but reach stories, mark my words. I don't think we're the first to camp here. Lots of fresh tracks.
Get some rest. The gods will watch over us.
make me do this!
The ancient parasite.
You and Fen stay put until we clear a path to the Undergrove.
Fine. Just don't take all day.
This is it. Look lively and let's get on with it.
No need. We're here.
The princess insisted.
We need to find where they're experimenting with the Harrowstones.
You honor me with your presence, my king.
Grey Host, stay quiet and listen.
This Harrowstorm must be the biggest we have ever wrought, my sister-in-arms.
That's the leader of the Grey Host.
Have we heard from Solitude? Is everything in place?
I have been assured this city is ripe for harvest.
Rada al-Saran and Exarch Ulfra. Should we postpone the test?
Certainly not. The holds are counting on us. Besides, we might be able to end this threat right here and now.
You, the murderers who killed our beloved Singalis.
And you're about to join him.
Impudent mortal! You will pay for your crime. Now for the rest of these terms.
Allow me the honor of spilling their blood.
Very well, sister. Join me in
time for the elixir to do its job.
My brother! For that, you die!
It worked. I think it worked. I stood in a Hero storm and nothing happened. Fenn's elixir is a success. And we took out another one of the Grey Host leaders. Never better. We need to create as much of the elixir as possible and distribute it throughout Solitude before Rada Al-Saran's massive Hero storm hits. I also want to find out, once my father understands that we have a way to protect it. I know, right? It happened so quickly. When we confronted Rada Al-Saran and Exarch Ulfra, it certainly gave us a fighting chance. I don't disagree, but somebody had to do it.
Major Gold Coast. You gain 100% experience points based. Ooh.
Listen to your daughter, Svargrim. We need to do something.
Don't test me, Redharn. I know exactly what I need to do.
What's on her while it's so dark?
Our enemy circle ever closer, and now even my daughter turns against me. What's next? Will my beloved wife return to accuse me of some heinous crime? Well, get to it. Tell me about Svana's miraculous elixir before I have the lot of you tossed out. You represent my trust, Svan. Help! I need no help from the likes of you.
Don't be a fool, Father. This elixir will save our people.
I didn't think you had it in you, daughter. You have actually surpassed my expectations, more's the pity. And I'll hear no more talk of this miracle elixir.
Father!
The Grey Host is my true ally. Once the Harrow Storm engulfs Solitude, my kingdom will endure for all eternity.
I should have sensed it.
Svargrim's a vampire.
Svanna.
Not now, dearest. I need to think about this.
Svargrim's a bastard, but King Yoren believed he had the best interest of it. Not everything is as grim as it appears. We did create a...
Father, how could you?
Something said I could morph, but I can't remember what it was. Unlock at blacksmithing 4. Morph. It did say I could morph something. Oh, this. Ferocious sleep. Take flight. Reduce the cost and increase the damage and range. Launch yourself at enemy dealing 9,000 physical damage. Deals flame damage. After leaping, you gain a damage shield. I'll take that. That absorbs that much damage. Jeez. All right.
My father. Working? You're right. I'm not sure we can.
They've taken it! By the gods, it's fallen!
Fallen? What are you talking about?
The Grey Host. They came out of nowhere, captured the temple and the Tower of the Wolf. We're locked out!
Then the sacred oil.
Yamato! I need to get down there!
Follow him! Now, soldier, tell me exactly what happened.
Alright guys, actually I think I'm gonna play a different game now. We did a good bit in the game. I mean, not a bad amount. It's just there's a few other games I've been wanting to beat. Like Doom Eternal, which is what we're essentially gonna play now. I was gonna play Metro Exodus, because I'm kinda like, hey, I kinda wanna play that, but at the same time, we sort of need to beat Doom Eternal again, and it's a game I've been putting off to beat. I beat it once, the main storyline, but I never did beat the other storyline to it. So we're gonna go ahead and end this stream, and then we'll turn on some Doom Eternal.